Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. If this is your first time, I welcome you to all of my soul tribe, my family. Welcome back. Again, it's so good to have you. It's always a pleasure. I call this fellowshipping with you. Just again, just helping each other as we travel through life. It's not easy, but we know that with God, all things are possible. So if you don't mind, please give the videos a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you felt led to do so. And also share. Now, as I was shuffling at the back of the deck here, I see fake friends / haters. So for some of you, some of us, we may be dealing with some of these people, fake friends and haters. And again, these people are really just admirers. They don't even know what they're hating, because it's really that they hate themselves, they hate their lives. And so a lot of the times they try to project their own insecurities on you. So fake friends and haters. And the second deck that I'll be using, it's the Death card. So for a lot of people who hate you without a cause, they're going to see a lot of despair, maybe literal death, physical death, death in their life, in their business, in whatever it is. And it's not because I'm saying this, but it's because God is a just God, and He doesn't play about His people. And so when others choose to rise up against you, to say evil, to do evil against you, God is gonna fight for you, and His will and must be done. So an end will be put to all of these toxic people who have been slandering your name. And like I said, some of them, they really don't even know you, but they hate. Some of you have people you consider friends who are really just fake. They're just with you for what they can get from you. But really, behind everything else, they're just in there for themselves. They're really haters. So let's see what else, Spirit, you have for us. Wow. First millionaire in your family. So possibly, again, people can see your potential that you have. And again, I believe the same way that you have God uses people. God uses His people. The enemy also has his own people who He uses for His job. Remember, when God wants to bless you, He uses people. When the enemy wants to curse you, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, and he will use people. He uses people to do these things. So because the enemy knows what's up ahead for you, he will use people who will try to sabotage you, to try to abort your mission. And so it is important not to lose sight of who you are and whose you are. So the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, but God came, Jesus came, that you will have life and have it more abundantly. And so for a lot of you, you will be the first millionaire in your family. And so this is why the haters come out. And I'm telling you, for a lot of you, the reason why you're going to be this, it's not because necessarily you're going to inherit it, or people gonna say you're lucky. Maybe for some of you, you may be lucky enough you win the lotto, who knows, right? But even if that's the case, that's your just reward. After you work, you will be rewarded. It's your pain that became your purpose, and your purpose becomes your profit. So when you have dealt with and have gone through life and dealt with haters, people who came into your life, wolves in sheep clothing, snakes really, who seek to do everything to jeopardize, to take you out, so that you wouldn't fulfill your purpose and your calling. For some of those fake friends and haters, they actually, some of them, they brought death to your finances, to your friendship, your relationships, your connections. And now this is your payback. Because not I, but it is God, it's the Bible who says, it's the word that says, I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. And look, right below that, abundance is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. And this is like overall. In your health, your money, your emotional. You're covered. Abundance is your birthright. And so it doesn't matter what anyone tries to do in your life. Their mission cannot come to pass. Their mission cannot come to pass in your life until God says it is finished. So it's not over until God says it's over. Wow. Spirit, what else do you have for us? Spiritual jail. So a lot of these people who came up against you, they'll be going in spiritual jail. And look at the back spine. A lot of these haters and fake people, they're actually spying. You have a channel, they're spying. And a lot of you, if you have channels, you can tell when people are just spying. They will not subscribe. You will have a lot of views, but they don't subscribe. They don't like your videos. And this is why God is going to bless you in front of those people. He's going to bless you in front of these people because they're going to go to spiritual jail. Spirit is saying it's time to cleanse. Whatever you do, meditate, pray, sage. It's time to cleanse. You're an earth angel. You're an earth angel. And so this is why you come up against as well so many of these attacks from people. Because like I said, they are on a different agenda. They're here for a different purpose. You're not on the same path with these people. And so this is why they are here to try to bring problems to your life, to bring conflict into your life. This is why the things they do the best, to hate you, to try to tear you down, to try to take you out. But divine is saying angels are protecting you. So you are protected. So you need not be afraid. Again, you are an earth angel. So you are here on a mission to heal so that your light can attract your light. You're here to wake up the mass, the collective, And so for a lot of these entities, your light irritates their darkness. And so whatever trap that they have laid or set for you, Spirit is saying it is backfired. It's backfired. Spirit says it's time to boss up. Some of you, you are bossing up. Some of you, you are bosses. You have your own businesses. You have your side hustles. Even if you have your regular 9-to-5 job. Also, Spirit is saying time to forgive and heal. Remember, forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is not for the other people or person. Forgiveness is for you. And heal, because for those of you, if you're going through this journey right now where you have been pretty much tortured by people who try to come up against you, by people who you trusted, who later you realize that these people were only snakes. They disappointed you, they betrayed you. They rejected you, abandoned you. They stole from you. The quicker you forgive these people and get on this healing journey, then the quicker you'll be able to walk into your purpose, to do your divine calling. It's the quicker you'll be able to do this. The quicker you'll be able to boss up. Because see, the thing is, to be an effective boss, in order to lead others, it's important that you do the work yourself, the inner work. Because if you're bitter and you're broken, then you're going to take out all of those on other people as well. Because if people in your past made you feel insecure, any spirit of jealousy, then if you have somebody who is working for you or with you, then as soon as these people, even though they're working for you, they're learning your business, then you're going to become insecure. And then you'll end up losing good people because you're not healed. And it's the same thing even for relationships. If we don't deal with certain past traumas, if we don't forgive and heal those areas of us, then of course, when we go into other relationships, it won't last. Because then we project onto that person or new people our hurt and our pain. So it's kind of like, how badly do you want this? How badly do you want to step into your purpose? You know you're already protected. You know that these haters, when I see spiritual jail, I see like the 8 of Swords, where people are pretty much in a self-imposed prison. They're caught up in their head. I mean, that is torture. Because everything that they meant for you, it's gonna go back to them. Spirit is saying, cleanse your space, cleanse your area, your home, and it's time to boss up. It's time to focus on your career. It's time to get that hustle, that business, whatever it is. It's time to start that channel. At the back of the deck, deceased loved one or loved ones are protecting you. So for those of you who've had any family members who have passed on, Spirit is saying they're protecting you, they're watching over you as you go through this. And for a lot of you, you are also generational curse breakers. So it's like I can just imagine in the spiritual realm, your ancestors, They are cheering you on. Do not give up. Do not give in. Do not give up. Do not give in. You're this close. You're this close to breaking the curses, the generational curses. And once you do this, you will be rewarded. You will reap if you faint not. You will reap if you faint not. So sometimes, again, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. Because the closer you get to your finishing line is the more the enemy is going to try to pack the punch, to lay on the burdens for you to give up. When in fact, your breakthrough is just around the corner. It's just around the corner. Remember, anything that you're going after, if the snakes don't come out, if the dogs don't come out, barking, making noises, then you're not doing anything. So don't allow this time of, travail, of seem like it's so burdensome, to cause you to give in. You're too close. You're too close. And of course, they're spying, but let them watch. Let them watch. That's all they will do. That's all they can do. Because they'll be stuck. They will be stuck getting their karma. And Spirit is saying, call back your energy. And like I said, for a lot of you, snakes are in your midst. Snakes are in your midst. They smile in your face, but all this time they want to take your place. See, I don't know about certain people, but when I get rid of, if I'm in a friend group, when I'm done with everybody. I'm not leaving any loose space. I'm not leaving anything, because then there's always this one that is left, who is the sneaky link. There's always a sneaky link. Whenever the other people want to know what's going on in your life, this is the one who is going to fill them in. Anything you tell them, this is the one who is the middleman or middlewoman who will be taking back the news to the other side. And not that I have anything to hide, but I just feel as if I'm done with somebody. You don't need to know about me. I don't care to know anything about you either. When I'm done, I'm done. When I'm done, I'm done. The cutoff game, it's very strong. Your enemy can't hurt you. Your enemy cannot hurt you. It's the people who are the closest to you who will hurt you all the time. So it's important. It's important to know the people who are in your midst, in your circle. Spirit is saying it's already done. So whatever you have prayed for, any spiritual warfare that was coming up against you, it's already done. It's already done. Some of these people, they're in cult group. People who come against you. A whole organization, a whole community try to wage war on you. But Spirit is saying it's time to level up. Some of you have leveled up. Like I said, you're bossing up. You've taken your power back. You're standing in your truth. You know your worth. And you're loving on yourself. And Spirit is saying someone is envious of your success. Someone is envious of your success. Remember, we saw the haters and the evil people. And so when people are envious, they actually think that what you have, they're the ones who should get it. You don't deserve what you work hard for. And so as you come into your season of abundance, It is very important, again, to know the people who are around you. And Spirit is saying you're not alone. Even if you're physically by yourself, you're protected. Angels are protecting you right now. You are a money magnet. So you're attracting, because again, we see the boss up card there. So you're attracting, you're working very hard. Some of you, you're saving, you're manifesting, you're creating right now. And so as a result of that, all eyes are on you. All eyes are on you. Whether it's because they're jealous, whether it's because they're envious. We saw the spine card, so maybe they're just curious to see what you have going on. But whom the Son set free is free indeed. You have nothing to hide. And so therefore, Spirit is saying, let them watch. Let them watch. For a lot of these people, they lied on your name as well. They lied on your name. And so this is why your blessing is going to be so big, because it's like the bigger the problem, the bigger your blessing. The bigger your problem, the bigger your blessing. And for a lot of you, some of these people were your siblings who were hating on you as well. But Spirit is saying, get ready to receive. Get ready to receive. This is a message for someone. Maybe for many people. For most of us. I pray it's for all of us. Get ready to receive. No good deed goes unpunished. Because you're a leader. You're a leader. And Spirit is saying something new is coming in your life. Congratulations. Congratulations. Something new is coming in your life. Again, you're an earth angel. Wow. You're highly protected as well. And at this time, Spirit is saying, stand in your power. Stand in your power. And for those of you who need to heal and forgive, Spirit is saying you're having trust issues. So I know, we know that trust is like the foundation for most of us, if not all of us. Because the truth is, when you love deeply. When you're in, you're all in. It may take a little while to gain your trust, but once you say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna invest in this people, person, place, or thing, you're all in. And so when you're hurt, when people break your trust, trample on you, it does take you a while to come back. Again, you're in your feelings, your water signs, you're all about your emotions. So for some of you, for all of you, if not all of you, you may be having trust issues. And so this is why Spirit is saying it's time to forgive and it's time to heal. Because truly, if I'm gonna say everybody is bad, then that would mean that I'm bad as well. So then if I don't believe that, if I'm not a bad person, then there must be somebody else out there is good as well. And that person does not deserve anything that we're going to project on them based on what we experienced in our past. And Spirit says you have been through a lot. Yes, a lot of burdens. You have been through a lot. And again, this is why all of these trust issues and the need to heal and to forgive. This is for you. This is for you. It's like, do you want your blessing? If I ask you that question, you're going to say, of course. So then how badly do you want it? Because if you want it badly enough or bad enough, then you will do what is necessary. If all God is asking you is forgive. Do the healing. Go inside. Pull out all of those things. Write the forgiveness letters. For those who die, write the letters. Burn the letters. It's up to you if you want to confront anyone. But if not, it's okay to just write the letters. But it's important to forgive yourself, because for a lot of the people who hurt you, if you're waiting for forgiveness, it may never come. So you don't need to wait on anyone. You need to go ahead and do the work. Again, you're not responsible for the way people treat you. Hurt people. But your healing, that is your responsibility. It's your responsibility. And for some of you going through this, you could be a divine masculine as well. You're a man of God. You're a godly man. Pure, your heart is pure. Your hands are clean. And you have been through a lot of struggles, a lot of burdens. And a lot of the times we're not very sympathetic on men, but men go through things too. Their hearts are broken. They meet people who steal, cheat, lie to them as well. And they have issues. And Spirit is saying it's time to heal. It's time to forgive. Again, financial breakthrough. So for a lot of you, your blessing is just on the other side of you healing and forgiving. Because your light irritates their darkness. And this is why I said a lot of people, they don't even know why they don't like you. But it's the fact that there is something on you which you don't want to change for anybody. Amen. You don't want to change that for anybody. Don't dim your light for anyone. You are a light worker. We saw you're an earth angel. This is what you're here to do. This is why you're here for such a time as this. And of course, you're God's favorite son or daughter. You are royalty. Your daddy is a king. You are royalty. High priest, high priestess. You are chosen. Look, you are blessed and highly favored. And so this is why, even though they may want you to be alone, you have angels who are protecting you at this time. You're not alone. And for a lot of you, the best thing that they did for you was try to isolate you. Because by them trying to do this, this is why you're able to boss up. Again, they didn't know that you're a seed and they planted you. And so when you pop out, when you get back on the scene, Spirit is saying for some of you, you'll be getting a raise or a promotion as well. It's time to cut the cord. As for me, once I get to realize everything is energy, an energetic exchange, I'm very mindful of the people, places, or things that I invest my time, my energy to. So when we, whether romantically, platonically, when we connect with people, there is like this cord, especially in romantic situations. It's kind of like this soul tie. And for a lot of us, we need to just envision ourselves cutting the cords, because especially those karmic people, the ones who are sent into your life to kill, steal, and destroy. Maybe that's the man, the woman who was sent in our life by the enemy, who we thought was going to be or is your divine partner, your soulmate, your twin flame, if you believe in that. When in fact that person just came as a trap by the enemy. And a lot of the times before we get into our divine partners, we're sent in an imposter. And so these people, they know your energy, they know your heart is clean. And so they don't want to leave. Because when you're a divine being, you have blessings. Some of you may have, certain material wealth. And so these people, they try to hold on to your energy for dear life. It's like, they're parasites. You keep them alive pretty much. And so they know if they lose you, what they're going to lose. And so they don't want to give up. They don't want to give in. But Spirit is saying it's time to cut the cord. Release those negative people and call your energy back in so that you can focus on your career. Spirit is saying blockages are removed. This is your season. Move in silence. Jealous partner. This is what I'm saying. A lot of the people who were placed in our life who we thought were soulmates, divine partnerships, no, they were just there to teach us maybe that last lesson of self-love. Learning to let go of toxic people, places, and things that no longer serve us. And whatever you have, they're jealous of it. They think that they're the ones who should get it. And if I'm telling you, we saw the death card. Some of these people, they will try to unalive you for what you have.